Gum people. Little news. Haven't done a news one in a while. I've been being monopolized by this stalker. I'll have a video out on them. I finally identified who they are, hiding like little cowards. I'll be exposing them in another video. But anyway, let's look at some of the news, man. I mean, look, it's crazy how much this. They're talking about Hollywood and Harvey Wood and this Weinstein dude. I mean, this guy ran Hollywood, made women have sex with him, told them they couldn't be in movies, literally raped them. Because, I mean, if you use force or fear to create a felony or to complete a felony, I mean, it's just flat out rape. And, I mean, he hasn't been charged. You've got these women coming out saying they said no, and he said don't make this in your career. If you're threatening someone's career to have sex with you, that's the use of force or fear. I mean, and this guy hasn't been charged yet. It's just amazing. But, he's got a lot of money. He's known in Hollywood. We always know Hollywood's full of filth. It's the liberal left, full of nothing but filth, no morals. All they can do is attack America and good things about America. So Hollywood's the protected class. So let's look at a couple articles more on this shooting that's kind of like gone by the wayside. So there hasn't been a whole bunch of coverage on this shooting because YouTube's pretty much blocked anything about it. Unless you're blaming the gun and the shooter, if you talk about the shooting in any other fashion, YouTube considers it against community standards. So let's see. Why unknown motive? I don't believe there is an unknown motive. The investigators have not released anything. They've been working on this investigation now for 2-3 weeks, and they still haven't told us anything. And normally when the government gets a pass at not giving information to people, they go, oh, we have an ongoing investigation, we can't talk about it. The reason they can't talk about ongoing investigation is because if they're going to charge somebody, they don't want to, quote, sour the jury pool or, taint the jury pool, and they don't want to let out facts where people reach conclusions before they have a chance to hear it. It's all BS, it's all mumble-jumbo legal double wording, but in this case, the guy who did it is dead. They have no other suspects. That's what they're telling us. And there's no reason it's not going to go to court. Why aren't they sharing the information? I mean, and that's just the half of it, man. Look at this. This dude disappears. Nobody knows where he's at. He's about to give on-air interviews about the shooting, and he disappears. Now look, I don't trust the government, and I don't trust a whole bunch of people anyway, but this seems odd to me. Now, I know people are going to jump to conspiracy. The government grabbed him. Somebody grabbed him. CIA. Well, I don't know what happened to the dude, but even the most reasonable person that doesn't believe in any conspiracy has to find it a little odd that a guy who was going to give interviews on camera and on recording right before the interview disappears. And they say they can't find him and they don't know where he went. Man, that stinks of high heaven. That does not pass the smell test. Now, another thing that gets me is this guy from the Fire Professionals of America, Friday, he got a text saying that Jesus was taken to the quick care facility, though he did not specify where or whom the text came from. That's pretty easy to find out. We have a missing person. If the cops have an investigation going on of missing persons, they can subpoena his phone records. They can seize his phone because it has evidence of this guy's disappearance. And they can find out who. Why? I mean, oh man, this really stinks. But you know what? In a country of lies, truth is treason. And in this YouTube, they protect the guilty and crucify the good. Facebook, all the liberal left, it's just outrageous. So here we have the FBI. They've only been working for 3 years now trying to find something on Trump. Ain't done nothing. Hired 25 lawyers at hundreds of $1,000s a year, wasting millions, if not billions, of tax dollars to investigate the Russian Trump BS with absolutely zero evidence. They haven't found one smoking, they haven't even found a burn up piece of ash from the smoking gun, nothing. And they're still investigating, they're still wasting money, and the liberal left is still screaming, the Russians are in with Trump. And now the FBI uncovers a bribery plot with Obama administration about the controversial nuclear deal with Moscow. And I guess they've traced millions of dollars that went into, you guessed it, the Clinton Crime Foundation, Bill Clinton's charitable foundation, at the time Secretary Hillary Clinton. All illegal money from the Russians being routed through hidden channels. I mean, all with the uranium tracking crap. All this that was going on, not a word in the left media. Nothing. But man, let me tell you, that Trump and Russia, that's what you got to keep your eye on. Don't look at the left. Let's just concentrate on the mean, American-loving patriot in the White House. Let's blame him because he doesn't fit into a special protected category in this crazy upside-down world. And of course, more left-dominated news. Halloween universities nationwide tell students what not to wear. You know, I'm always telling people that liberalism is the death of freedom, and it's all about restricting what people say and what they can and can't do. And you know what? It just amazes me. Now you cannot wear a costume unless it's approved. And let's see, unacceptable costumes listed on the diversity. In the name of diversity, all freedoms are suspended. Sorry, people. Good job, left. Good job. Destroy the Constitution, destroy freedom. But Rick, we're diversified. Ooh, that's such a good name. I feel so good when I say I'm diversified. Yeah, okay. Cultural appropriate. What are they saying here? You couldn't use costumes that were culturally insensitive. Something about dreadlocks. Let's see. What the hell was it? I don't know. Fried chicken. I mean, they were like anything that can trigger somebody. I mean, it's absolutely crazy on what people can find offensive nowadays. They shut down a party because somebody threw a banana peel in a tree and somebody got offended. And now you can't do anything under the term of appropriation diversity workshop. Ooh, man. So I guess this article had a couple of the triggering Halloween costumes. You can't go as the wall with the wall. That would trigger somebody. Ooh, I should have said warning. YouTube, this is a YouTube warning to protect all stupid YouTube viewers from sensitive or horrible images. This image may find offensive, and you may want to go cry and hide in your safe space and cry snowflake tears. Okay, so now they're attacking any costume that makes a woman look like a woman. They're saying, oh, it's available for women to look slutty. Oh, it shows cleavage. Oh, we can't have that. No, women need to be looked at as equal, so they have to be trashy and nasty and not looking like a woman. They have to look like everything but a woman. And then we can say we're diversified. So I guess some dog refused to abandon the flock amid a... See, notice this heading. Refused to abandon the flock. If you listen to the article, the family left him. They said the dog didn't want to come with the goats, so we had to leave for ourselves and save ourselves. So they left their goats and their dog to burn up in the fire. They came back and found the dog burnt a little bit, and there were still some goats left. And so they set up some FundMe account, and they've already got $42,000, and they're trying to get $50,000 to pay for the poor dog that refused to abandon. Not that family abandoned and left dog and goats to die in a fire and save themselves. No, Rick. We need to say this so it's politically correct, and these poor people can get money to give vet care to their dog that they left their dogs and goats to get burned up. Wow, man, it's just, the lies in the media is just amazing. New Facebook challenge, 48-hour challenge to kids to go missing. These kids are going out hiding and going to different countries and scaring the hell out of their parents. Are you kidding me? I mean, first of all, if your kid's doing this, you honestly failed as a parent already. I mean, if your kids are running away for 48 hours to take some challenge, believe me, your kids running away is not your worst problem. You've already failed as a parent. Wow, unbelievable. I keep telling liberals take a plastic bag challenge, but, they don't want to do it, and they keep breeding. And a 300-pound woman, 325-pound woman charged with killing a girl. This woman sat on a kid, a 9-year-old kid, and killed her. Are you kidding me? Rick, you can't say that because she's a woman and you'll be sexist. And you can't pick on her because she's 325 because then you'll be picking on somebody that's fat and lazy and gained 325 pounds. And you can't say that she killed this poor kid because she's a woman, Rick. And you, again, PC world, can't ever say the truth. In a country of lies, truth is treason. And this knucklehead threw hot cheese at a 7-Eleven employee because they got in an argument. I mean, and you know what? He'll end up probably suing 7-Eleven because in liberal left la-la land, he'll be the victim because he lost his nachos. It won't be his fault for throwing hot cheese in the face of an employee who's out there trying to make a living and work. No. This loser is going to be out there claiming that he's the victim because that's what bullies and people do nowadays is they claim the victim and they get protection from the liberal left. All right, that's it for the news. Hopefully it's not too depressing. We'll end that there.